Travel is a large component, and that's quite variable if you look at it. Okay, it's not, there is some travel that happens, but most of travel takes place linked to kind of how the business is shaping up. Okay, so it will vary between 4 to 7% in any company. In our company, it's between 5 to 5.5%.
Sure.
And if you look at the breakup of the travel costs within our organization, significant of the travel cost gets incurred in on-site, that is in the US, where 90% of our business comes from there,
Right.
and a little from the UK, the rest in India. It's very important how you manage the expenses in the on-site as compared to in India. Okay, there are different ways to do it. The other expenses include generally the administration, the facility management, and a host of other expenses that are done to kind of just manage the facility. So it's on our internal portal where you don't have to do much. You have to just book your travel request on the system.
Yeah.
It gets directed to the travel desk. You'll get automatic notifications on once your ticket is done, your insurance is booked, your hotels are booked. You also have to make the request for your forex if you have to do it. So the
Right.
forex gets delivered to you
Yeah.
either as a forex card or in cash or TCs or whatever.
Yeah.
Then once you complete your travel trip, you go back and again get into the system
File the claim.
and file the expense statement. Whatever you insert, it will track your expense, and if it is within the limit defined under the policy,
Yeah.
expense gets automatically approved.
Yeah.
There is no further step approval required. If it is above the limit, then obviously you don't get paid for that, or if you specially got approval for making that expenditure on travel, then you have an approval from the supervisor that approves that particular.
Sure.
Now we also have another policy that we tell people that if you don't claim your expenses in 90 days, you will not be allowed to claim it. What happens is that we're encouraging people to complete their claims. We have not created an app on that, and the reason is it's easy to create an app, that's not an issue, but then uploading documents and other stuff
Become tedious.
it takes time. Okay, so we felt that everybody has access to their laptop, their home desk system, or at the office, and they have to only go into their login ID and do it. So when we do the travel analysis, we compare what is the cost on-site, offshore for each unit, and then
Right.
see what's the cost per unit,
Right.
including if you look at our facility cost for that matter, we compare what's the seat cost, how that has moved, what are the elements that can drive it lower. But this is done as purely as a reporting tool and a format.
Right.
And then we ensure that when we do a kind of a rolling monthly forecast,
Yeah.
we're looking at cost in each of the buckets and seeing how can we better that cost. Not necessarily. I think I don't think the complexities are so much that you need to customize the system. I think we did it because we had the in-house expertise to do it. I think there are various expense management systems that are available, and you can straight away buy a module which is an expense management module from them.
Right.
Which will obviously you have to pay a license fee or it
Yeah.
cost you.
Yeah.
But I think those are quite adaptable.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need to necessarily develop something in-house,
Yeah. If
really
you don't have
customize
the-
for if you don't have the expertise. I don't think
technical
it's necessary.